Now, I know that, listen, you saw the hoop and you saw the leather and silver bracelet that we mixed in with this venue here, or this little vignette. I think it's just fabulous on leather. Silver and leather look great together.
They are like made together, you know, separated at birth. Mishpucha, they're family.
They're family.
They're family, mishpucha.
Very funny. What does that have to do with Southwest-style jewelry? Nothing.
Well,
okay.
It might be the odd Jewish person living out there. You don't know.
Oh, I know what mishpucha means. Okay, so here. This is really nice. If you look at the necklace and you look at the way it's done, I'll even show you back to the clasp, which has an extension chain, and that way you can lengthen it, you can shorten it. You'll see on our gorgeous model how even with a denim shirt and some fun citrus jeans, you can bring this Sevilla silver Southwestern-inspired collection to life. You know, this is, what, $19 for the earring? And 90 cents, the bracelet's $34.90.
Well, and that's the thing. Now, have you ever been to that music festival, Coachella, out in Palm Desert?
Okay.
It's almost like there is a rule that you have to be young, thin, and rich, or you're not allowed to attend this music festival. I mean, when you see the videos of the people that go to this crazy festival out there in the desert, they're all beautiful. Well, one of the things I love is they really, really get into their jewelry. They really get into their jewelry, and they really get into kind of an almost bohemian, post-hippie kind of coolness factor. And there was a girl when I was out there who was weaving lace ribbon into other women's hair. And I think it's called hair ribbon weaving or something like that. And it just looks so beautiful. And I thought, you know, let's do an earring where we get that feeling of the twisted ribbon going through a gorgeous woman's lovely hair as she's at a festival in the desert having a wonderful time. And then we still did that great oxidized look, so it does look handmade. It feels handmade. It gives you the look that maybe you discovered this at an estate sale and it was hundreds of years old. That's what we were trying for, and I think we got there.
I love the way this silver has been turned into a ribbon and woven around leather. You know, the first time that I saw the introduction of leather with precious metals was in Greece on the island of Mykonos. I was in the shop, and there was a designer that did stainless steel and leather. And I thought it was very modern, had very sleek, clean lines, and I immediately had like this magnetic, you know, kind of feeling for it because it's so cool, it's so fun, it's so interesting, and I don't know what it is about the blend of leather and precious metals, it just works. Well, this is even a step over because it looks like it's just freeform, molten silver ribbon that's just kind of like laying over the silver, but yet attached.
Well, and it's the idea of ribbon that is actually made from sterling silver is something we don't even think of. And there's so many great connotations with ribbon. You know, you think of ribbon, ribbon is used to wrap up presents. Ribbon is a celebratory item. Ribbon has been used to show status for thousands of years. Think about braiding your daughter's hair and putting ribbons in them. I mean, there's just all this great, you know, elements to it. And ribbons are a big part of fashion too, but ribbons add girth. If you put a ribbon on a dress, suddenly you've got extra space. You don't want that. But on your jewelry, okay, now we can take part of the trend and also look like we got something that's hundreds of years old. And I love that it's pure, solid, sterling silver. That's the thing.
And you know, they use a special, well, a special acid wash to give it this patina, and it does look vintage. It does have that amazing patina of platinum, because if you ever looked at a platinum ring after it's been worn for years, it starts to develop almost a satin finish, and it's because it's permanently abraded. And that's why women choose platinum, not because it gets permanently abraded, because it's a very hard metal, but because it holds their diamond well. That's why platinum was first the noble metal of choice for diamond setting. When you look at this, it's got that look to it. It's beautiful, it's fun, it's clever, it's eclectic, it's a departure from some of the jewelry that you've seen out in the stores for sure. And you know what's nice? You're paying costume jewelry prices for silver. Because
Pure
it's $19.90 for a pair of earrings, you know, $34.50 for a bracelet that's silver you can have forever.
You know, if you went to Spain today, if you went to Madrid or Sevilla, you know, the Silver Road is still there, the Via de la Plata. It's still, 2,000 years later, it's still there, the Road of Silver. But this style of jewelry that harkens back hundreds of years to a time when things were made by hand, is so hot right now, from Europe to the United States and beyond. And it's one of those trends where you open the magazines, you're seeing it on everybody, and when you realize you can get these earrings home for $19, and they're sterling silver, that's just amazing, right?
I think you could pull the whole collection together. You could, if you'd like to order it on FlexPay, you can do that, and that way you can